I found 15 tools that are absolute game changers. We're talking about tools that will literally save you hours, eliminate frustration, and make you wonder how you ever lived without them. Let's dive in. Number 1, Cricut Maker 4 with smart materials. Let's start with the big one, the Cricut Maker 4. If you're still manually cutting everything with scissors or using an older machine, listen up. The Maker 4 can cut over 300 materials, and I mean everything. Fabric, leather, balsa wood, chipboard, heavy cardstock, you name it. But here's what makes it 10x easier in 2026, smart materials. These are special materials that don't require a cutting mat. You can feed them through and cut up to 12 feet in a single pass. 12 feet! No stopping, no repositioning, no mat edges limiting you. For anyone making banners, long vinyl decals, or continuous patterns, this is life-changing. Plus, the Maker 4 is up to 2x faster than the previous version and works with 13 different tools: cutting, scoring, engraving, debossing, writing. It's basically like having 13 machines in one. The learning curve is minimal because the Design Space software walks you through everything step by step. Real talk though, this machine isn't cheap, but if you're serious about crafting, especially if you sell your work, the time savings alone pays for itself in months. Are you Team Cricut or using something else? Tell me in the comments. Speaking of Cricut, the EasyPress 3 with Bluetooth is a heat press that connects to an app via Bluetooth, and it's genius. Before this, applying heat transfer vinyl or iron-on designs was basically guesswork. How hot, how long, too hot and you ruin it, not hot enough and it doesn't stick. The EasyPress 3 solves all that. You connect it to the Cricut Heat app on your phone, select your material and base fabric, and the app tells you the exact temperature and time. Then it guides you through stacking your materials correctly, when to press, when to peel, everything. The ceramic-coated plate gives you edge-to-edge even heat up to 400 degrees F, so no weird cool spots that mess up your design. This thing works on t-shirts, tote bags, hats, wood, and even metal. Plus, there's an auto shut-off feature, so you won't burn your house down if you forget to turn it off. Ask me how I know regular irons are dangerous. The 9x9-inch size is perfect for most projects, but they also make other sizes if you're doing bigger or smaller work. Would you use a heat press or stick with a regular iron? Be honest. UV resin with fast cure formula. Resin crafting has exploded, but traditional resin is annoying. You mix part A with part B, you wait 24 to 72 hours for it to cure, you stress about bubbles, dust gets in it while it's curing. It's a whole thing. Enter UV resin with fast cure formula. This stuff cures in minutes under a UV lamp, not days. You pour it, position your elements, flowers, glitter, whatever, hit it with UV light for 2 to 5 minutes, and it's done. Hard, clear, perfect. This makes resin 10x easier because you can do multiple projects in one session instead of waiting days between steps. Making earrings? Cure 20 pairs in an hour. Creating keychains? Batch them out. Plus, there's no mixing required. It comes ready to use straight from the bottle. The game changer in 2026 is the crystal clear formulas that don't yellow over time like older UV resins used to. Brands have figured out the chemistry so your pieces stay beautiful. Just make sure you're working in a ventilated space and wearing gloves. Safety first. What would you put in resin? Flowers, glitter, or something weird? Laser engraver, desktop size. Laser engravers used to be massive industrial machines that cost $10,000. Now, you can get a desktop laser engraver for under $500 that does incredible work. These machines have become the backbone of modern DIY crafting in 2026. Seriously, walk into any successful craft business and you'll probably find one of these humming away. You can engrave and cut wood, leather, acrylic, paper, fabric, even some metals. Make custom signs, jewelry, keychains, ornaments, leather wallets with names or logos, detailed cuts that would be impossible by hand. The precision is insane. We're talking intricate designs that look professionally manufactured. Fine lines, tiny text, photographic detail, all possible. What makes this 10x easier is the software. You design in simple programs, some machines even connect to Cricut Design Space, upload your design, set your material type, and hit start. The laser does all the work. No hand cramping, no mistakes, perfect results every time. You can literally set it running and go do other things while it works. The OM-Tech CO2 laser engravers are super popular right now because they're reliable and have great customer support. And if you're thinking about selling your crafts, a laser engraver opens up so many profitable product options. Custom everything: signs, jewelry, gifts, home decor. This tool literally pays for itself within months if you're selling. Do you have a laser engraver, or is this on your wish list? Heat gun with dual temperature settings. A heat gun is one of those tools that seems basic, but becomes absolutely essential once you have a good one. In 2026, the best ones have dual temperature settings and safety auto shutoffs, which makes crafting way easier and safer. Use it to dry paint or glue quickly, game changer for multi-layer projects, emboss designs on paper or fabric, shrink plastic for jewelry, soften polymer clay, remove vinyl or adhesive, activate heat-activated foils. The uses are endless. What makes modern heat guns better is the temperature control. You're not just blasting everything with max heat. You can choose lower settings for delicate work, like embossing or heat-setting fabric paint, or high settings for tough jobs, like shrinking thick plastic or removing stubborn adhesives. Plus, the ergonomic designs mean your hand doesn't cramp after holding it for a while. Look for ones with a stand so you can set it down safely while it's hot. Pro tip: don't cheap out on this. A good heat gun lasts years and prevents so many project disasters. What would you use a heat gun for first? Ergonomic weeding tool set. If you work with vinyl at all, and in 2026, who doesn't, weeding tools are essential. Weeding is removing the excess vinyl from your design, and it can be tedious. The wrong tools make it painful, literally. Hand cramps, eye strain, frustration. The ergonomic weeding tool sets that are popular now have cushioned grips, precision hooks in different sizes, and spatulas for lifting designs off mats. The hook design is key. It needs to grab vinyl easily without tearing it or scratching your mat. What makes these 10x easier than old-school weeding tools is the ergonomic handles. They reduce hand fatigue significantly. When you're weeding intricate designs or doing it for hours, this matters. Plus, having multiple tip sizes means you can switch between detailed work and larger areas without struggling. Dollar Tree actually sells decent basic weeding tools now, but if you do a lot of vinyl work, invest in a quality set like the Silhouette Toolkit or similar. Your hands will thank you. The time you save and frustration you avoid is worth way more than the $10 to $15 cost. Team weeding hook, or do you use something random like a pin? Self-healing cutting mat, large size. A good cutting mat is non-negotiable for crafters. The self-healing ones in 2026 are better than ever. They don't show cut marks as much, they last longer, and they come in huge sizes so you can work on big projects. What makes these 10x easier is having a large workspace that won't damage your table or countertop. You can cut fabric, paper, vinyl, leather, whatever without worrying about dulling your blades or destroying your furniture. The grid lines help you measure and cut straight, which saves so much time. The self-healing technology means the surface closes back up after cuts, so your mat stays smooth and functional for years. This is huge compared to old mats that would get grooved and start affecting your cuts. Pro tip: get the biggest mat your workspace can handle. The 24 by 36 inch size is popular because it accommodates most projects but doesn't take over your entire table. And keep it clean. Wipe it down regularly to keep your cuts crisp. Do you have a cutting mat, or just cut on whatever surface is nearby? Digital caliper for precise measurements. Okay, this one might seem over the top, but hear me out. A digital caliper gives you exact measurements down to 0.01 millimeters. For jewelry makers, resin artists, or anyone working with small, precise elements, this is a game changer. Traditional rulers are fine for rough measurements, but when you need to know if that bead is 6 millimeters or 6.5 millimeters, or if your polymer clay sheet is exactly 2 millimeters thick, a caliper is the only way to get it right. This eliminates guesswork and ensures consistency across batches. These are super affordable now. You can get a decent one for under $20. If you're making anything that requires precision, especially if you sell your work and need consistency, this tool pays for itself immediately. What craft would actually need this level of precision? Let me know. Rotary cutter with safety lock. For fabric crafters, a rotary cutter is essential, way better than scissors for cutting straight lines, curves, and multiple layers at once. The 2026 versions have safety locks that actually work and ergonomic handles that don't kill your hand. What makes this 10x easier is the speed and accuracy. You can cut through 4 to 6 layers of fabric at once, perfectly straight or in smooth curves. This is impossible with scissors. For quilters, sewists, or anyone making fabric crafts, this saves hours. The safety lock is crucial. These blades are sharp, like go to the emergency room sharp. Modern safety locks are easy to engage with one hand, so you're not fumbling and risking accidents. Plus, replacement blades are cheap and available everywhere. Pair this with a cutting mat and a clear ruler, and you've got the holy trinity of fabric cutting. Fiskars and Olfa make great ones that last years. Are you scared of rotary cutters, or do you live dangerously? 10. Rhinestone applicator with adjustable vacuum. Rhinestoning is huge in 2026, like rhinestones on everything: tumblers, clothing, phone cases, home decor. But placing hundreds of tiny rhinestones by hand with tweezers is maddening. The rhinestone applicators with adjustable vacuum suction make this 10x easier. You touch the wand to a rhinestone, the vacuum picks it up, you place it exactly where you want it, and release. No more dropping rhinestones, no more tweezers slipping, no more hand cramps. The adjustable vacuum is key because different size rhinestones need different suction strength. These tools usually come with multiple tip sizes, so you can work with everything from tiny SS6 rhinestones to larger flatback crystals. What's genius about this is the speed and accuracy. You can place hundreds of rhinestones in the time it would take to place dozens by hand. Plus, your placement is more precise, which means better looking final results. Your rhinestone projects actually look professional, not wonky. Would you rhinestone something, or is that too extra for you? 11. Flexible silicone mixing cups with measurement markings. For resin, paint mixing, or any liquid crafts, flexible silicone mixing cups are so much better than plastic or paper cups. Here's why. When resin or paint dries in them, you just flex the sides and the dried material pops right out. Instant clean cup. Reusable forever. The 2026 versions have clear measurement markings etched into the silicone so you can measure accurately without needing separate measuring tools. This makes mixing resin parts A and B foolproof. You can see exactly how much of each you're adding. What makes this 10x easier is the waste reduction and cost savings. Instead of throwing away dozens of paper cups per project, you reuse the same silicone cups forever. Plus, the flexible spout makes pouring way easier. You can control the flow and reach into corners without spilling. They're non-stick, so resin doesn't bond to them permanently. They're heat resistant, so you can use them with hot materials. And they're dishwasher safe for actual cleaning when needed. For under $15, you can get a set of multiple sizes that will last years. Do you use these or still buying disposable cups? 12. Cordless hot glue gun with auto shutoff. Hot glue guns have been around forever, but the cordless versions with auto shutoff and anti-drip technology are game changers. No more being tethered to an outlet, no more glue strings everywhere, no more burning yourself or your table. The freedom alone is worth the upgrade. The cordless design means you can move freely around your project, reach difficult angles, and even take it to craft events or outdoor projects. The battery technology in 2026 gives you 45 to 60 minutes of continuous use per charge, which is enough for most crafting sessions. And they heat up fast, usually ready to go in 3 or 4 minutes. The auto shutoff feature is crucial for safety and preventing that annoying puddle of melted glue that forms when you leave a corded gun plugged in. After 10 to 15 minutes of non-use, it shuts off automatically. No burned tables, no wasted glue, no fire hazards, just peace of mind. The anti-drip technology is honestly my favorite feature. Traditional glue guns create those annoying strings and drips that get all over your project and workspace. Modern ones have precision tips and better temperature control that minimize this significantly. Your projects look cleaner and you're not constantly pulling glue strings off everything. Plus, many come in cute colors now, which honestly matters. Pink, teal, lavender. If you're gonna look at a tool all the time, might as well be one you like looking at. What's your hot glue gun horror story? Everyone has one. 14. Steel ruler with cork backing, 18-inch. A good ruler seems basic, but the right ruler makes measuring and cutting 10x easier. The steel rulers with cork backing are the gold standard. The metal edge lets you cut against it with craft knives without destroying the ruler, unlike plastic rulers that get gouged and become useless. The cork backing is the secret sauce. It prevents the ruler from sliding while you're measuring or cutting. Anyone who's had a ruler slide mid-cut knows how frustrating that is. Cork backing plus your pressure equals ruler stays put equals perfect cuts. The 18-inch length is versatile enough for most projects without being unwieldy. Look for ones with metric and imperial markings and bonus points if there's a center finding guide. Some have transparent sections so you can see what you're measuring underneath. The Supreme ruler is popular because it has a center alignment function. You can find the center of your paper instantly without math. For scrapbookers, card makers, or anyone doing symmetrical designs, this saves so much time. Plus, under $15, it's one of those tools you use constantly and wonder how you lived without. Ruler preferences: metal, plastic, or wooden. 12. Embroidery hoop organizer stand. If you embroider, having multiple hoops at different stages is common, but where do you put them? Tossed in a drawer, stacked in a pile? The embroidery hoop organizer stands in 2026 solve this beautifully. These stands hold 6 to 12 hoops vertically, so you can see all your works in progress at once. Grab the one you want to work on and keep them organized and protected. No more tangled threads, no more bent hoops, no more forgetting about unfinished projects. What makes this 10x easier is the visual organization. You can see exactly what you're working on, which motivates you to finish projects. Plus, it looks aesthetically pleasing. Your craft area looks intentional and professional instead of chaotic. Do you finish projects or have a pile of works in progress? 15. Portable label maker with Bluetooth. Last but certainly not least, a portable label maker with Bluetooth connectivity. This might seem unnecessary until you realize how much time you waste searching for supplies, mixing up similar materials, or trying to remember what you mixed 3 months ago. The modern label makers connect to your phone via Bluetooth. You design your label in the app with tons of fonts, symbols, and templates, send it to the printer wirelessly, and boom, perfect labels in seconds. No more handwriting labels that look messy or fade. Label everything: drawers of supplies, storage bins, jars of mixed colors, resin bottles by date, fabric by type, vinyl by color, tools by category. When everything is labeled, you spend way less time searching and way more time creating. What makes the 2026 versions better is the variety of tape widths and materials. Different colors, waterproof options, removable adhesive for temporary labels, permanent for long-term storage. The batteries last forever, and the label cartridges are affordable and available everywhere. This is one of those tools that seems extra until you use it, and then you can't imagine life without it. The time and frustration it saves is genuinely worth the $30 to $50 investment. Plus, there's something deeply satisfying about a beautifully organized, labeled craft space. Are you organized or more of a creative chaos person? Tell me in the comments.